Hey everybody, Coach Ben here. It's Sunday morning, Backlot Bodybuilding Club. I'm going to start off with a 3-movement superset. The first move is going to be the lateral split squat. So from standing, feet are going to be wide, outside hip width. You're going to sit down and back to an imaginary box behind your heel. What I want you to think about is loading the hip, stretching the leg that's nice and long. So down and back, load this hip, go back to standing. Down and back, load this hip, come back to standing. The next move is 12 air squats, feet a little bit more narrow. You're gonna sit down and back, stand back up. Sit down and back, stand back up. You notice my knees are wide and my chest is upright throughout. And the last move is a supine twister. I'm laying flat on my back. Knees are together, feet are together. I lower knees and feet to one side and then drive through this arm that's planted on the floor back to the start position. Just like that. The next move is the rear foot elevated or Bulgarian split squat. I'm gonna put my foot on the bench, my bed, a horizontal surface that's about 1.5 feet off the ground. From there, I'm gonna step this front foot out and I'm gonna squat down into a nice lunge position here. I'm gonna do the prescribed number of reps. My chest is up. I'm lowering that knee back towards the floor. After my last rep, I'm just gonna hold this position here. This is the isometric hold. You'll hold for the allotted amount of time and stand back up and switch legs. The last piece is a 2-movement superset, both laying on your back. You'll notice my low back is stuck to the floor. Arms extended over my chest. Legs as straight as possible. I'm gonna lower opposite arm and opposite leg together. Bring them back to the start position. You'll notice I do this nice and slow to maintain control over the entire range of motion. I'm gonna do the prescribed number of reps, then I'll rest as much as needed. The next move is a very similar position, nearly the same position as the start position for the dead bug. My knees are slightly more bent. I'm driving my fingertips into the ceiling, and from here I'm gonna tuck my hips and pull my tailbone off the floor. My low back is stuck into the floor like this. I'm gonna breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth. Your low abs should turn on. You notice I'm shaking a little bit. It's called the 3-month breathing position. You'll do both movements alternating until you've reached the prescribed number of rounds. As always, if you have any questions about any of the movements or any of the training that's going on at Deuce Gym, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to help.